What's up, guys? So today I'm going to cover some of the most basic and fundamental aspects when it comes to recording audio for your film, wedding, music video, interview, or whatever your situation is. I'm going to go over my equipment and how I use it on my day-to-day basis when I'm filming different projects, and also how some of these same tools and techniques can help benefit you and improve your film and make your videos a lot better. Because when it comes to film, audio is just as important as the visual. So you need to put a lot of focus and attention on audio just as much as you do your lenses, your composition, and your editing. Usually whenever I'm shooting weddings, I really like to use the H4N whenever it comes to receptions.
Ashton is a wonderful daughter. She has provided us with much joy and much happiness over the years. And yes, there's been some screaming matches and some tears, but we've always been very proud of her.
The reason why I got this was because at first I had the H1N. It's just not powerful enough to record the audio levels coming in from speakers when you're somewhere, when you're connected to a soundboard where there's loud music or people speaking and things of that nature. This is really good. The H1 is really good if you're going to attach like a lavalier mic to it. Like you can attach one of these lavs to it, and then you can use it, you know, if you need to hook it up to a groom or hook it up to someone you're interviewing, in that case. It does record separate audio to a micro SD card, so that's one thing. So you will have to sync it up whenever you edit. If you need something a lot more powerful, I would definitely go with the H4N. When I first got this, I had a few issues with it. The main issue that I came across was the starting up time. Sometimes when I would turn it on like this, you know, it comes on, it has the logo, and it'll say now loading, and it'll be at that screen for like sometimes 5, sometimes 10 minutes. Sometimes it starts automatically. Like right now it's buffering a little bit. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take. But whenever you're in a situation where you don't have a lot of time or you're kind of pressed for time, this is not the best thing to have. I make it work just because I started at least 45 minutes. I'm getting set up before the reception starts, so I have plenty of time to get it ready. But it's a slight inconvenience. It also has XLR inputs. So I use this basic XLR male-female cable I got from Amazon, and you just put one in here, and then you plug the other one into the back of the speakers, and it'll record to one channel. And whenever you get into Premiere, you can just duplicate that channel and switch channels to level it out. But as far as that, other than that, the quality is really good. The build is really solid. This is my Rode NTG2. I got this a few months ago. It's really good whenever I'm filming like skits or short films or anything where you don't want a lapel mic in the shot. So usually what I do is I hook this up to my boom mic. You just plug in the XLR input in the back of this, and this can go into your camera, or it can go into the H4N. It can go into here, or another option which you can do if you want to record separate audio, separate from the camera, I can take the same XLR input that I use for the H4N and use it for my Rode. So what you can do is you can plug in the male into here, and you can plug in the female into the back of the NTG, and then record directly to the H4N. In most situations, these work pretty well. I wouldn't use it for like an event, like a wedding or anything like that. But if you're shooting a project where you have time to set up your shot, like an interview or a film or a skit or something like that, these are ideal, and the quality is really amazing from it. All right, one of my other favorite pieces of audio equipment that I got recently is my Tascam DR-10, and this is a really good external recorder. It comes with a lav, so you just connect it to it, and you can put it on a groom, you can put it on your subject, you can put it whoever you're interviewing.
I, TJ.
I, TJ.
Give you, Chelsea.
Give you, Chelsea.
This ring as my promise to you.
This ring is my promise to you.
A token of my never-ending love and commitment.
A token of my never-ending love and commitment.
A sign from my heart.
A sign from my heart.
That I desire to live with you.
That I desire to live with you.
From this day forward as your husband.
From this day forward as your husband.
What I love most about it is how small it is. As you can see, it's like really small. if we're using like the Rode, like I'm using right now to shoot this interview. Sometimes if you can compare it to the size of this, it's a pretty big difference. Sometimes this pokes out the pocket of the groom, or it can just become uncomfortable. You know, it's just, the smaller the better really, especially when you're trying to be discreet. It records to an external micro SD card that goes right in there. And yeah, it has a little clip on it. So the clip is really tight. So it's really firm, it's not going anywhere once you clip it on. Yeah, and once you press record, it's not like a button you can accidentally press. See, on the H4N, you can accidentally press record. So if you put this in someone's pocket, it's possible they can press this button and not know it. And that's happened a few times. With the Tascam, you really can't press any button to stop recording. You literally have to hold it up for like 3 seconds or hold it down for 3 seconds to turn it off. And you're not gonna accidentally do that. So the fact that they have that, that's a really big plus. All right, so next I'm gonna go into my Rode Videomic. A lot of people have the Rode Videomic Pro, which is one step up from this, I guess, but this one, the quality is still good and it does exactly what I need to do. It's pretty simple. It takes a 9-volt battery, you put it on top of your camera, on top of the hot shoe, and basically it's a shotgun mic. It just records whatever's directly in front of it. You usually don't want to shoot with the onboard audio that's coming from the camera unless you're just like have no other choice. The only time that I'll make an exception is if I'm shooting a music video and I don't need any audio really coming from the camera. So yeah guys, that pretty much covers the audio that I use when I shoot weddings and other types of films. If you guys have any questions, please leave them below in the comments. Just let me know if it's something that you want me to cover, talk about, the questions you have for me. The main thing is that you guys are getting some type of value out of this. I've learned a lot, not just going to film school, but I learned a lot just on my own, and I've made a lot of mistakes. And so basically I'm gonna try to cater this channel to trying to help people on the come up as far as young filmmakers or anyone that's looking for tips or trying to grow their brand. I'm still growing as well, so you know, this is a journey for me, but I figure I can at least share what I know as I'm growing. So thanks again guys for watching, and much love.